Oh my God, look at that.
Well, looks like we're underway fast and hot tonight. Kevin Cannon jumping Rob Stardom right as he's getting into the ring.
Oh,
Can't even get his jacket off.
that's perfect.
How disrespectful.
I'm your microphone assassin, Todd Bullitt. Alongside joining me,
I am making my commentary debut. My name is Slippery Sammy Sigurdsson.
I don't believe that's your name for
That is
one
my name,
second.
I swear.
I think I'm going to call you Slippery Pete for the rest of the day.
You can call me Slippy. Don't call me Pete. Kevin Cannon with a big whip. Rob Stardom reverses. Big back elbow. Into a drop kick. Kevin Cannon is rattled. Oh, Rob Stardom not letting him rest. Oh, Cannon catches him with a jawbreaker.
That Kevin Cannon, he's a master in the ring.
Well, they call him a mastermind for a reason. Oh, big neck breaker by Stardom. Oh.
Come on, Cannon, get up and do better than that.
Seated clothesline.
Oh.
Kick out at 2 from Cannon.
That was a close one.
It was very close considering he jumped him right at the start. Cannon with some shots to the gut in the corner there.
Yeah, who's in control now? Come on, Cannon, show him who's boss.
Ref, get him out of the corner. Cannon with another whip. Now he hits Stardom with a back elbow into the cover. 1.
What?
Kick out at 1.
1? I think that was a slow count.
Come on, what is this? Cannon that's blatantly cheating in front of the referee.
Oh, what's he doing?
Going up top?
He's climbing the ropes.
I've never seen him do this before.
Oh, look at that cheap shot.
What a shot.
Closed fist.
Cheap shot. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're going to take out the lights.
Oh, this can't be good for Kevin Cannon.
All the way up. Oh, Cannon's not going. He's fighting back. Oh, big headbutt. And Stardom's down.
That's the way to do it. You show him who's boss.
Stardom is down. Cannon's all the way up to the middle rope. Oh, and he missed. He missed.
That Rob Stardom should have just stayed put where he belonged. Just lay down and take the 3 count like you should.
Oh, big block. Oh, what a punch. Oh, catches
another
again with
closed
another
fist. Why is the referee stopping this?
Those are open. Huge big boot. Into a Hulk Hogan-esque leg drop.
Oh, Cannon's looking worse for wear.
You can feel the pain from those chops from here. Oh, no. Stardom getting the crowd into it. Huge uppercuts. Off the ropes. Oh, what a boot.
Boot right to the face. That wasn't very nice.
Those don't feel good. Oh, my God. Now, that'll bust his brain, all right. And it's over.
I think Kevin Cannon was cheated.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
For all your sports memorabilia needs, welcome to First Row.
Like we always do about this time.
FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectible store. Sports cards, we got them. NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL. Autographs, action figures, comic books, and wrestling collectibles. If you're a collector, we got what you need. Remember the name, FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectibles store.
Okay, finally, somebody in the production truck turned my microphone back on.
Right,
so I can talk about how Billy Blaze pandering to the crowd like he always does. I don't know why he cares. I used to like Billy. I don't know whatever happened to him.
You know what? He's a very likable guy.
But look what's over in the other corner there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the circus is in town. Zamil, the greatest sideshow freak you've ever seen in your entire life, sitting in the corner with the absolutely beautiful, gorgeous woman that he's with. I haven't seen a woman that beautiful. The last time I saw a woman like that cost me $4.99 a minute.
Is that in the 1800s?
Could be.
Yeah? Wow.
Could very well be.
All right. Let's get things underway here.
That guy, he's barking at the crowd.
Yeah, he shouldn't really have his back turned to a guy like Billy Blaze.
I think all that medication they given him at the asylum's setting into what little brain he's got left. But don't take anything away from him. He's a very dangerous man.
Yeah, well, you dress like that, I would not trust anything you do.
Tell you, if I was walking down the street and seen that coming at me, I'd cross the road.
You know, you never trust a guy wearing a mask.
Never.
Never. Big lock up here. Billy powers into the corner. Oh, huge tussle here. Along the ropes, back and forth. Looks like Zamil gets the upper hand here. Right. Referee trying to break him out of the corner here.
I think Zamil, he was trying to get away and Billy was holding him there.
Went for the cheap shot. Did not pay off.
Close fist. Come on,
Absolutely
referee.
backfired. And there's another. And eat a third, fourth, fifth. Wow. Non-stop. Oh, out he goes. Oh, lands on his feet.
Oh, he thinks he's in a battle royal. Over the top rope he goes. That's quite an outfit Zamil's wearing there.
Yeah, you know.
That nice picture of that clown on the outside there. Right on his back. Probably what it looks like under the mask.
Be able to see him from like 5 miles away.
Imagine driving around the road and having him stop in traffic.
I wouldn't stop for him. Oh, big clean break, and Billy catches him with a punch. Into a huge ball.
Oh my God, that hurt my back watching it.
Oh, he's back up. Oh, never mind. Only a 2 count there.
That Becca walking, pacing up and down on the outside. She's not worried. She knows she's got a good man in there.
You're not paying attention to the match very closely, are you? A little distracted?
I am. You never mind about that.
Ah, come on. Come on. Oh, what's going on here?
You never mind about
what
it.
is
You
this?
call the action.
Turn around. There's your crash little there cheating for this Zamil dude, eh?
I think she was just trying to give him a hug. Maybe a little encouragement on that maybe he has a chance to.
You don't touch the wrestlers.
I don't know, from this vantage point I couldn't see if she did for sure or not.
Huge neck breaker there by Zamil.
Oh, he's going to need a neck brace after that one.
1, 2. Ah, there's one in the back, so.
Only a 2 count.
There. Zamil now got a chin lock applied. I can't really see from my vantage point, but it looks like they're very close to the ropes.
I think so.
They don't look like they're in the middle of the ring. This might be costly for Zamil. Crowd wants to see Billy get up.
He's fighting his way up.
And it's working. He's getting there. Huge shot. And another. There it is. Billy off the ropes. Oh, huge
and
knee to the
just
gut.
like that, he's back down on the ground. Right where he belongs.
Knee.
Crawling around the
Zamil
dirt.
coming off the ropes. Oh my God. Sliding drop kick sends Billy right to the floor. Fans letting Zamil hear it here.
Oh, they're going to the outside. There could be trouble here.
Oh, what's going on there? I can't see. Is he biting him? Taking a bite of his finger.
I think he was biting him.
That is absolutely disgusting.
They probably didn't feed him before he got here.
You know where those fingers have been? Oh, huge. Oh, my God.
Oh, now that hurt my back.
Slams him on the floor. The solid concrete floor. My God. Oh, what are you doing? Don't do this. No. Billy, no. Oh, huge elbow drop.
Why would he do that?
Off the apron, crushing Zamil on the floor.
What did that Zamil ever do to him?
Yeah. God. Get him in there, pin him, and let's get this over with. He just kicked him in the nuts.
Oh, he fell down. That was an unfortunate accident.
How
that
did he
happened.
fall down?
Maybe he slipped.
He slipped.
He doesn't look
very
sure-footed like a mountain goat.
That was a full kick to the nuts. Oh, it's not paying off anyway. Must not gotten all of it. Huge belly to belly. 1, 2, 3, and that's it.
Oh, that's it for Zamil. It's all over but the crying.
Yeah. I go throw that doll across that damn room.
The Misfit Mission Collectibles. If you can't shop in person, you can shop online at www.misfitmission.ca.
All right, we're back with the action. I finally got rid of that Slippery Pete. What a useless piece of garbage he was.
Well, I don't know much about Slippery Pete myself. New to the commentary game, I can tell you that much, but you're here today with Joe Stevenson calling the action alongside the man himself, Tom Bullitt. We are underway here, wrestling for a cause. Boy, what a cause it is. And these guys both look like they've got their own cause going about 100 miles an hour in here.
I want to know about this El Blanco Diablo. I think when you convert that to English, it means the stupid devil.
El Blanco Diablo, well, he is a very recent graduate of the Blaze Pro Wrestling Academy. Look them up on social media and online. You can find more information about the great Blaze Pro Wrestling Academy. Just starting to make a name for himself here in Western Canada, and AC Dragneel very quickly learning, as a kick out off the one there, very quickly learning that El Blanco Diablo might be a force to be reckoned with for years to come.
Yeah, not today. I think Dragneel's going to be showing him what's for right now.
And Dragneel, kind of a underhanded move there, pulling his opponent down into the turnbuckle and then running knees to the back. Definitely the more aggressive of the two.
Oh, look at that move. That was a great move.
That might be option 2, Ed. Oh, kick out at 2.
I don't know if he kicked out or did Dragneel pull him up. I think Dragneel wants to play with this kid a little bit.
Dragneel's definitely been known to be sadistic like that. Definitely known to, and don't turn your back on your opponent. Rule 1 in professional wrestling. That almost cost Dragneel here. And
say goodbye.
I think he might be KO'd. I think El Blanco Diablo might be out cold, down for the
They're going to call him Out Cold Diablo.
Oh, yeah, that might be apt here right now, given the circumstances. He is on wobbly legs. And now, setting up that big teardrop suplex. And he hits it. Wow, bounce
I
off
think
the
that
canvas.
should be it.
Somehow, some way.
That's called a slow count.
Yeah, I think the referee, Scotty Bowman, here is calling it down the middle. I think it might be more muscle memory on the part of El Blanco Diablo. That training down at Blaze Pro Wrestling, they go through every possible scenario you can be in a wrestling ring. I think he knows, he hears that 2 count, and he kicks out. Whatever this is, it might be hard to kick out of. Oh, but he gets out of the way, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Staggering back and in with a big clothesline on Dragneel. Dragneel back up. Hip toss, more of a judo throw there to take him down to the mat. Beautiful drop kick. Dragneel down. Here we go with the cover. 1, 2, and Dragneel definitely on the receiving end of the offense now.
I think Dragneel needs to quit playing around and get the job
done. And a spinning DDT off the top rope. This could be all. No. Fans here counting along, hoping to see this young fan favorite get a big win here at Wrestling for a Cause. Of course, all the proceeds today going towards the Dream Factory, helping some sick and needy children.
I've been following Dragneel for a number of years. I know he's a dangerous, dangerous man.
Yes, he's quickly blossomed from a young rookie into one of the premier wrestlers here in Western Canada, which is what El Blanco Diablo is hoping to accomplish himself. Oh, looks like he might have hurt his ribs on that senton bomb that he just hit on Dragneel. Gets on top of him.
Oh, that was a close one. That was a real close one.
Dragneel still has a semblance of mind to get the shoulder off the mat, roll over onto his stomach. Both men now feeling the damage that their opponent has afflicted on them. Both men looking to put the other away. Dragneel pulling the referee.
That was a smart move.
Oh, and then a big forearm across the jaw. Followed up by a big fly kick to the back of the head. And that is three.
That's it for him.
Fans not happy about that result as AC Dragneel.
I think El Blanco Diablo need to go to a buffet.
El Blanco Diablo still has a bright future ahead of him.
So here we are again, another night at the Assiniboia Downs. The Coach Kelly Russell and the greatest professional athlete in the world today, Spanky. Now, before all you morons get your booze in, I understand, I'm not talking about booze, because we all know you probably had a few beforehand. Mr. Announcer, I understand earlier you asked if anybody here was having a birthday today. Is that right? Who's having a birthday? Who? Where? Point out, who's having a birthday? I want to know who's having a birthday. It's important. I need to know. Who's having a birthday? Answer him already. Come on. Somewhere over here? One of these humanoids is having a birthday, huh? Who? This kid over here that's crouched down, this kid? Is that him there? No, obviously not. First of all, who? Over there? That moron with a mask? Standing up on the chair? Who? Wait a minute. How old is this person turning? Do you know? How old are you turning? Coach Kelly Russell would like to know. Well, it obviously doesn't surprise me that people here don't know how to count. Unlike the greatest professional athlete here in the world today. So Spanky, I've got him training. He's doing squats. He's jumping rope. He's doing, but no, we're not going to show him now. These morons don't deserve to see how great of an athlete you are. And with the greatest managerial mind in all of pro wrestling, the Coach, with Spanky, bring out our opponent, because I hear he's a nice guy. Hey, Spanky, there's a buffet. And you know nice guys finish last, right?
Now, before we get started here, I want to take a minute to talk about the Rebel Bobby Collins.
Please do.
Forever and ever, I've known Bob forever and ever and ever, and he's never cared about what the fans think, but for some reason now, all of a sudden he does. So I don't know if he took too many chair shots in the head or what the deal is.
I think Bobby Collins has just become such an accomplished wrestler. He's done so much over the last 3 decades in this sport. He's endeared himself to the fans, and he's embraced that. He's appreciated that. Maybe that's all he needed all along, was a little bit of appreciation and support from the great fans here in Manitoba and all across this nation. And he seems to be enjoying it. He seems to be having a good time with the fans behind him.
These fans, they're saying Spanky sucks. What's wrong with Spanky? A nice guy.
Well, Spanky is sometimes known to not be on the polite side of things.
I talked to Coach before the show started, and Coach told me Spanky's a nice guy.
Well, Coach has also been known not to be on the honest side of things.
That's true.
The 400-plus pounder there, throwing the veteran down in a test of strength. Off that first log of Bobby Collins. Doesn't seem to be too shook, though. Bobby Collins has been in the ring with the likes of Scott Steiner. He's been in the ring with the likes of Nick Aldis. He's been in the ring with some of the greatest this sport has ever seen, Chris Masters. And No
let's
stranger
see
to
how he
being
fares.
outsized. Oh. And just like he probably does at the farm in Plumas, Bobby Collins chopping the tree down.
And that's a big tree.
That's definitely one hell of an oak. Collins definitely the quicker of the two. Oh, Coach Kelly Russell finding the need to interject himself and share his opinion.
Why is he yelling at Coach? Coach didn't do anything. Coach just standing
You
there doing
saw
nothing.
full well, Tom Bullet, that the coach grabbed the ankle of Bobby Collins.
He
Collins
did
turned to give a
nothing.
piece of his mind. Spanky took advantage. Spanky taking advantage and taking his time.
That's a beautiful leg
I don't
drop.
think.
Come on, Spanky.
I don't think that feels too great across the collarbone and sternum of the Rebel. Collins Army going strong for 30 years now, here in full force behind the Rebel Bobby Collins. As
He
Spanky
picks
holds
him
it-
up, and down he goes.
Wow.
Come on, ref. That would have been a 3 count if the ref wasn't sleeping.
That was more than a fair count on behalf of the referee here.
Where did they find this referee? From a homeless encampment?
The senior official here. Oh. Now, see, the referee's doing his job now. Warning,
Looked
Spanky, get
looked
off
like
the
Bobby
ropes, get off
Collins
the
was
choke.
biting his foot.
Oh, and the coach, Kelly Russell, once again, finding his way into the match where it doesn't belong.
I don't think so. I think Bobby Collins was going to fall out of the ring. The coach was just helping him back. Helping him
Well,
back
he
into the
sure
ring.
has a funny way of helping people. And now Spanky helping Bobby Collins up into the corner. It looks like he wants to make a pancake out of him here, but Collins, wiser to the ways, gets out of there right at the last second. Oh, and he's trying. Spanky's laughing it off. Spanky knows he's got a lot of girth behind him for Collins to try to take down to the canvas. And Collins not one to give up. And there! That drop kick was the straw that broke the camel's back. Collins climbing over that belly of Spanky to try and get the pin. I don't think Collins can reach his knees on one side and his forearms to the other side of Spanky laying across him in a lateral press like that.
That's Spanky. He's a big, big man.
He is definitely a large individual. But Collins knows everybody's the same height when they're laying on the mat. Collins now up to the top, looking for that Collins crash. Oh my goodness! Driving the face of Spanky right through the middle of the ring. And there's the coach getting up in the corner. Collins on top with the pin here. You can count to 100.
That coach is just telling the referee that was an illegal move with Bobby Collins climbing to the top rope.
Senior official Scar Carnegie distracted by, oh no, and there's the megaphone behind the coach's back, behind Collins' back. Spanky lining it up. Something bad's happening here. Oh my goodness.
He just made a long distance call with that megaphone.
And that's 3.
Just as I
Nobody
predicted.
here.
Spanky, what a great, great wrestler he is.
Nobody here seems overly impressed about the underhanded tactics of Spanky and the coach. I got a feeling we haven't seen the last of the interaction between these two.
And
Ladies and gentlemen, former Mr. Canada, Brennan Collins.
Joe Stevenson and the man Tom Bullet back here.
Here tonight for Wrestling for a Cause.
Thank you all for coming out tonight. I'm out here tonight to give everybody a good time. I'd like to show y'all something.
Brendan Collins showing his hard work. That man is in the gym almost like it's a full-time job. I had the,
What size that guy? What do you think he eats?
I don't think anyone else is scheduled to be out here. It can't be.
Oh, look who it is.
From TV's Acting Good that you can catch on City TV, the Iron Python. We've seen all over Manitoba, including Acting Good. Looks like he's got something to say to the former Mr. Canada here.
So last show, I ended Mitch's career. Tonight's show, I'm ending Bobby Sheen's career.
Very confident.
And young man, I'm gonna end your career.
Iron Python. He's got an inch or two on the former Mr. Canada there, Brendan Collins.
Look at the size of these two.
We need some help from the back.
There's a lot of beef in the ring. The referee's out here quick to get in between these guys before. And look who it is, the Peg City Power Rangers.
What in God's name is this? It's not Halloween. Who are these guys?
That's the Peg City Power Rangers. They show up at all kinds of events, and tonight's event's no different, taking pictures and doing autographs with some of the kids here that have come out to support the great cause. Also lending a hand where it's needed. You need.
They must have had a sale at the Spirit of Halloween store.
I think these outfits that the Peg City Power Rangers are top of the line. Speaking of top of the line competitors in here.
Looks like the irresistible
Acting
force is
Good's
going to meet the unmovable object here.
Yeah, I think these two bulls may be locking horns yet to come here. I don't think it's over between these two massive individuals.
I think it's lucky for young Brendan Collins that the Iron Python left the ring.
Iron Python definitely a scrapper, but do not discount the fighting ability of Brendan Collins.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
For all your sports memorabilia needs, welcome to First Row.
Like we always do about this time.
FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectible store. Sports cards, we got them. NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL. Autographs, action figures, comic books, and wrestling collectibles. If you're a collector, we got what you need. Remember the name, FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectibles store.
Boy, I tell you, this Scott Ripley, he's a very colorful individual, isn't he?
He definitely is. Very colorful and very popular here.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Orville Hoffman, weighing in at 275 pounds from Chicago, Illinois, the American Psycho, J.L. Spanky.
Why do they call him the American Psycho? Is he crazy or something?
He's been known to blow a fuse.
At a weight of 200 pounds from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Scott Ripley.
A lot of fans of Scott Ripley here. Joe Stevenson calling the action at ringside here with my commentary partner, the man himself, Todd Bullitt.
That was a beautiful introduction. Thank you very much.
Well, I gotta give credit where credit is due until we get going on the commentary and you say something to put your foot in your mouth, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I resemble that remark.
The referee looking to check the competitors here, make sure nobody's breaking any rules, nobody's bringing any foreign objects, nobody's got any irritants on their wrist tape. Bell has rung. Scott Ripley, full of pep and vigor. JL Spiker, definitely the bigger of the two wrestlers here by a good 50, 60 pounds.
Oh, he's a big man.
He's showing.
Yeah, what a great power move that was.
Absolutely. Scott Ripley got a little wake-up call with that one. Might need to adjust his game plan. Ripley looking to go behind. He's got him. He's hanging on for dear life, but a man that size needs to get worn down a little bit before you can apply a rear waist lock on him and have it be effective.
I think his manager out on the outside there, Orville, needs to pay a little more attention to the match and a little less worrying about what the fans are saying.
Orville's a little bit newer to the managing game. He's getting the hang of things here. Lucky for him, he's got such a capable client in JL Spiker.
Well, hopefully they put some kind of plan together.
I don't think they would have came into this match without one. I don't think Scott Ripley does either. Scott Ripley knows he needs to use his speed to his advantage here, and he's doing just that. Laying it in, throwing some ineffective chops on Spiker. No, it had some effect. It just took 4 or 5 of them. Oh, and a big elbow into the corner. Spiker did.
You have to do more than that.
Down to his knees. And he's got that custom Scott Ripley $100 bill that he hands out to the fans. What's he going to do with that? Oh, and he's stuffing it down the tights of JL Spiker. Spiker not too thrilled about the idea. And he's out there to regroup.
I don't know why he's not. You should be happy. Just gave him $100.
Yeah, that's
that
legal
makes me
currency
smile
right there. Of course, you can spend that online at some of our great sponsors like FatGuys.com. Check out Fat Guys for all your auto parts needs. First Row Collectibles. First Row Collectibles, of course, you can find them on Facebook, Instagram, and at their website. And the Misfit Collectibles too. Misfit Mike Mission store on Portage Avenue, newly opened. Check out Misfit Collectibles, Portage Avenue in St. James for everything sports cards, collectibles, wrestling, memorabilia, and so much more.
Are they paying you extra for all this shilling you're doing?
No, but these people are good people. They're helping a great cause. I like to help them out back.
You're the play-by-play man. Call the action.
I have called the action. The action is Scott Ripley taking a big clothesline from JL Spiker. Looks like he might be, kicked out at 2. Definitely see on the face of Scott Ripley that did a number on him.
We got a bunch of referees here that seem that they can't count past 2.
I think these referees are doing a great job of counting at the exact pace that they're trained to.
Great job. By whose standards?
By the Wrestling Commission standards. And of course, Orville there, feeling the need to pull the neck of Scott Ripley across the middle rope. And looking for the big power slam here.
Oh, he's in big trouble now.
Yeah, down on that unforgiving canvas, and Scott Ripley with the semblance of mind to kick out before the referee's hand counted 3. Now, trying everything he can to fight back here on that ample midsection of JL Spiker. No!
Oh my God!
Devastating.
He just knocked his teeth into the 3rd row.
I think so. I think Scott Ripley's had a broken jaw before. He might have one again.
Hey, look at that Orville. He's happy. He's pleased with his man out there now.
Yeah, Orville definitely grinning ear to ear. And look at this. Up to the second. Oh, Scott Ripley gets out of the way.
That move.
Uses that speed of his to get out of the way. Scott Ripley trying his hardest to get to his feet. Spiker up as well. Clothesline, but it doesn't get the big man down. Off the ropes with another one. Spiker almost mocking Scott.
Gonna take more than that.
Ducks the clothesline from JL Spiker. Big flying elbow. That takes the big man down to the canvas. Big man is back up though, but he is feeling the effects of the Scott Ripley onslaught. A big fisherman suplex. Couldn't hang on for the pin, but he got him down with force.
Oh, that was a close one. That was close.
That was 2 3/4. Scott Ripley needs to pull something else out of his bag of tricks here if he's going to put the 300-plus pounder away. Looks like he's going up to the top. Looks like Orville's going to cut him off in the pass. Scott Ripley letting him know that's not part of the plan. Oh, we got a fight here on the 2nd rope. Ripley up to the 2nd. Off to the sunset flip, up and over. And he's got it for the 3 count. Scott Ripley pulls off the upset.
Well, I think JL was robbed there.
Well, he's definitely not happy about the result, but his feelings don't matter. Scott Ripley got the win fair and square. We'll be back with more wrestling action.
The Misfit Mission Collectibles. If you can shop in person, you can shop online at www.misfitmission.ca.
Introducing our first team, accompanied by Emerson Pritchard, at a combined weight of 480 pounds from apparently none of my business. The team of Cory Diamond and Reggie Gallagher! And their opponents, at a combined weight of 380 pounds, from San Salvador, El Salvador, and Thompson, Manitoba, Eddie Alvarez, and Austin Acid!
All right, finally we got a good tag match to watch. Look at this. Emerson Pritchard probably got the greatest tag team in the entire history of the wrestling business.
They've definitely got some experience. They're definitely well-traveled veterans. Their opponents, 2 young up-and-comers here, Austin Acid and Eddie Alvarez. I understand they're calling themselves the North-South Express. Of course, Eddie Alvarez representing the southern half of North America, and Austin Acid there, the northern part of the continent. But nonetheless, these 2 youngsters have teamed up to face the veteran team of the company, featuring Reggie Gallagher and Cory Diamond, and the bell has rang. We are underway.
I don't know much about this Austin Acid, but I do know Eddie Alvarez. They say he's from El Salvador. I'm not buying that story. I think he's from Cuba, and he used to roll cigars.
Well, I don't know much about the lineage or family history of either of these men. I just know that they've both been on the scene for a handful of years now, maybe a year or 2 apiece, and they've both been trying to carve out a niche for themselves, and today's a really good opportunity for them to do just that. It looks like Austin Acid is not off to a bad start, getting some offense in here on Reggie Gallagher, 20-plus year veteran, tagging in young Eddie Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez definitely tries his best. Oh, Eddie Alvarez changed his mind. Maybe he's not trying his best. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, and
that bit of confusion cost him something right there.
That's right. Eddie Alvarez a little uncertain of himself there, and Austin Acid got back in, which gave Reggie Gallagher enough time to recover and become the aggressor.
I told you they were a great tag team.
They've definitely got a rhythm. They've definitely gotten to know each other really well. They travel together, they hang out together, they wrestle together, they train together, they do everything together, and that's what great tag teams do. They get to know one another, they get to know each other so that each one knows what the other one is doing before the other one even does it, just like that double team maneuver here. Reggie Gallagher better get out of the ring before the referee disqualifies him here. Referee Scotty Bowman.
Come on, ref, count!
Austin Acid got his shoulder off the mat. Austin Acid's not going to go down that easy.
I think somebody gave this referee sleeping pills.
I think this referee is alert, awake, and astute. I think Austin Acid just got his shoulder off the mat quick enough. Reggie Gallagher might be the one to blame for taking his attention too long, but right now, Cory Diamond having no trouble at all with Austin Acid as he works him over in the corner. Punches, elbows.
Vicious punches, vicious punches.
Definitely a lot of pepper behind those punches. Looks like he wants to bring him up, put him back down.
That Austin Acid, very green-looking individual, isn't he?
He certainly is. He exudes green. He is multiple shades of green, you could say. But green is his color. Looks good on him. Now, Looks like the company better keep an eye on their opponent before he gets to his corner and tags. They got to him before he could manage that. Shoot him off the ropes and big elbow. Oh, Austin Acid falling hard to the canvas, but
Oh, there's that slow count that I keep talking about.
he got his shoulder up after the 1 count on that one.
That Emerson Pritchard, he's just livid on the outside. He's going to have a brain aneurysm out.
I hope we don't need to get a stretcher or an ambulance in here for Emerson Pritchard. Definitely not the youngest of fellows, but he has made himself a big part of the company over the years and wouldn't be the same without him at ringside for these two gentlemen. Chin lock here applied to Austin Acid as Austin Acid's finding the energy to fight back on Cory Diamond. Few elbows. No! Rips him down.
That Cory Diamond makes short work of him.
Looks like he's standing on the hair and pulling the rest of his body up.
He's just trying to help him up. It's not nobody's fault that he's got long hair. Just happened to get in the way.
I don't think helping is on the agenda.
5 minutes remaining. 15 minutes gone.
Match has 5 minutes left in their time limit before it becomes a draw. Of course, due to TV limitations, matches do have time limits until we get to the main event. Oh, and a big chop.
Emerson needs to get his team to pick it up a notch.
That's
they want to
right
win.
there.
If they want to win this match.
Sitting there toying with their lunch by the looks of it. Not sure what Cory Diamond, why the ref's listening to him, but Cory Diamond pulling the ref away here.
He's pointing at that kid over there and holding that cup. That kid was probably going to throw a cup in the ring.
The referee needs to pay better attention.
Speaking of kids, who's this kid we got sitting beside us here?
Who is this kid?
Since when did we become babysitters?
This young man is our official timekeeper. Time easy for me to see. This is our official timekeeper here. He is Nasty Jr. He is our guest of honor here today. He's our timekeeper. He's ringing the bell, and he's helping to make sure that everybody's playing by the rules. He is a great guest, an honored guest, and he's got wrestling in his blood. I think one day he's going to be in the ring with some of these guys, showing them how it's done.
Well, I think you should get in there right now, and someone should body slam him.
Well, I think Eddie's in there right now. He's got the tag to come in. Oh, big punch, laying out the man that he's got maybe 100 pounds, 150 pounds, giving up on them. He doesn't care. He's a house of fire, backing them into his own corner. Austin Acid coming in as well. It is sheer chaos in there. Referee Scotty Bowman scolding these men to get one in, one out. Oh!
I don't like this Eddie Alvarez anyway.
Well, I think
he's got shifty eyes. You better watch. He might be in the back trying to pinch somebody's wallet.
Well, I think Cory Diamond and Reggie Gallagher don't like him either, judging by the way they laid that double team maneuver in. And they're going to
say good night.
Oh, big elbow off the second rope. You could count to 100. That is it.
I told you they're the greatest tag team in history.
Tonight, that might be true.
If you don't know, you will know. The company, baby.
Introducing your first contestant at a weight of 195 pounds from Dugen, Manitoba, Ronnie. And his opponent, weighing in at 192 pounds from Charleswood, Manitoba, the current CWE Junior Heavyweight Champion, Jackson Conway!
So let me get this straight. This is for the title tonight.
Absolutely. This is the former champion, Ronnie Attitude, facing the man he lost that title to, the Miracle Jackson Conway, and these two men are two at the top of their game. We are in for a treat here tonight. Joe Stevenson live on commentary along with the man himself, Todd Bullitt.
Well, I want to say and go on the record, I think Ronnie Attitude's going to win the title back tonight.
He has a very good chance of it. He's won it once. He could win it again. That championship has been worn by some of the greatest men under 225 pounds in this sport. It has been worn by Kenny Omega. It has been worn by Tuco Scorpio, Juventud Guerrera, Austin Aries, Mentolo, and many, many more. I even heard that for the period of about a year, the mastermind Kevin Cannon held that title, and he was defending it all over our great nation. Some of the greats in this sport have worn that championship. Two of them being the two men in the ring right now. Headlock applied. Jackson Conway to start things off on Ronnie Attitude.
I got to say, both these guys in great, great shape.
Both these men no stranger to a gym, that is definitely for sure. Oh, and a big shoulder tackle sends Ronnie Attitude halfway across the ring. Right back into that headlock. Wow, those shoulder tackles got a lot behind the Ronnie Attitude.
Back to the headlock.
Absolutely. One of the most basic and fundamental maneuvers in professional wrestling, but also one of the most effective. That's why you still see it in use today in 2025.
Seems to be working today.
Absolutely. Jackson Conway with the top wrist lock. Reversed by Ronnie Attitude, using a little bit of that junior heavyweight speed that we're going to see a whole bunch of here from these two guys. What do we got? Wow!
Oh, Ronnie Attitude was in control a minute ago, but not anymore.
Oh, Jackson Conway showing that he is definitely a ring technician. He is definitely a man who can go hold for hold with anyone, not only in Canadian wrestling, but across the globe. Ronnie Attitude backing Conway into the corner. Referee.
Oh, vicious chop.
Carnegie looking for a clean break. Up and over. Ronnie Attitude eats the turnbuckle and eats the arm drag as well. Jackson Conway stays right on top of that arm. He's picked a body part and he's working it over. He seems to have that arm under control. Looking to do enough damage on it that he renders it ineffective. And the battle against a one-armed man is usually a pretty easy battle to win. Ronnie Attitude doesn't seem to want to wrestle so much as he does want to fight.
You got some vicious chops there.
Absolutely. Oh! Looking for that cross body off the ropes. Jackson Conway said not today. Met him. Wow! Hope our cameras are catching this. He met him with that drop kick. Then he met him with that cross body over the top rope out to the floor.
Was that really necessary?
Absolutely it was. A man of that athleticism definitely needs to use that as his weapon to finish his match up as quickly as he can. Ronnie Attitude begging for his life here. Oh.
Come on, Ronnie. I put money on. I mean, I didn't put money on this match, but I may have.
If you're putting money on anything, that you're using legal means to do it, Todd Bullitt, not that bookie down in the shady bars that I see you hanging out in.
Shady? I'll have you know those are very nice places I frequent.
I'm sure they have all kinds of drink specials. Oh, and all kinds of people of good repute right now, though. Ronnie Attitude not really caring about his reputation with this crowd.
He's in control now.
Looking for the O'Connor roll. Up, over. This might be all. Oh, Ronnie Attitude rolls right through, gets off. And a big clothesline to take Conway back down to the mat. Ronnie Attitude very happy with himself right now. Got him by the hair. Official Scar Carnegie not a fan of that. Looks like we got a modified sleeper hold here.
The fans seem to be behind him.
They definitely love Jackson Conway, and what's not to love? Conway fighting his way up here. It is very hard to mount any kind of offense when you have,
oh, that was
back
vicious.
Across the knee.
He's going to need a chiropractor appointment.
Well, if he didn't before, that might have been the substitute for a chiropractor. I think Ronnie Attitude might have corrected his spine there in one way or another. And now he jumps off the back, drops an elbow. Looking for the cover. Two, and no. Takes more than that to put the Canadian Unified Junior Heavyweight Champion, Jackson Conway, down for the count. But
he's helping him up.
Yeah, oh. I think Ronnie Attitude's wasting precious time arguing with the official here and gave Jackson Conway an opening, but it wasn't quite enough. Ronnie Attitude being aggressive enough to launch him in. And he's met with an elbow to the midsection. But
there you go. He hit him right in his Abdullah Mongolia.
He definitely hit him in the mid-body, we'll say. For those of us who haven't been to anatomy school, oh, Hurricane Rana.
Now you got him. Now you got him.
Rope. What incredible athleticism.
Come on, get on him, Ronnie. Get on him.
Ronnie Attitude being a little unsportsmanlike, I must say.
He's wasting precious time.
Jackson Conway trying his hardest to get to his feet, but it is a struggle. It is a battle. And right now, Ronnie Attitude.
Come on, Ronnie, show him who's boss.
I don't know what he's doing. Maybe another Hurricane Rana here. No! Conway shoves
Oh my
him
God,
off.
I think he just broke his neck.
Yes, he landed right on top of his head here. Oh, he is in pain. He is limping. There's the big elbow. Ronnie Attitude is down. Jackson Conway might have burnt whatever was left in his gas tank, throwing that elbow off the top. Both men down. Both men reeling on the canvas. Referee,
why isn't this referee counting them both down? Where did they find this guy?
He's checking to see that both men can continue. Both men conscious, but definitely not very active. They need to get themselves up. I think Ronnie Attitude's a little quicker to his feet. Jackson Conway in the corner. Oh, and a big boot to the face of Ronnie Attitude. He's looking for maybe another. There's two boots this time.
He's going to end up with a broken nose.
He's going to end up with a broken something. Oh, as he's met with a clothesline. Big elbow. Looks for the punch. It's not there. Up and Blue Thunder Bomb. He is down. Ronnie Attitude is on Dream Street. Rolled off his shoulders, though, onto his stomach. You can't pin him there.
Conway should have went for the pin. I don't know what he's thinking.
I think he's got a plan. Up over shades of Eddie Guerrero. Big elbow across the back of Ronnie Attitude. Paying him back for that spinal adjustment that Attitude gave Conway earlier. Conway said he's not getting punked here. Into the corner goes Attitude. Fans loving what they're seeing, but Attitude moves, looking for a roll up here. No.
Why'd the ref stop counting?
Because Ronnie Attitude was using that middle rope for leverage with his feet on it. You cannot have
I
any body
didn't see anything.
Big standing sunset flip though. And Jackson Conway retains the championship, gets the 3 count, gets his hand raised by the referee.
What happened? Somebody owes me $50.
Well, I think your bookie might be looking for $50 from you. More when we come back.
If you see him, tell
Tonight, we are here for the Dream Factory. Which is ironic because I had a dream, and this week, that dream came true. Once again, my man, Donald Trump, is the president of the United States. and every one of you. Because Canadians are nothing, and Canadians deserve nothing. So because of that, we are going to build a wall on the southern border. We're going to build a wall on the northern border. We're going to keep up the Mexicans, and most importantly, we're going to keep up the Canadians. And each and every one of you will be the pride of being a part of the greatest country in the world, the United States of America.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
For all your sports memorabilia needs, welcome to First Row.
Like we always do about this time.
FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectible store. Sports cards, we got them. NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL. Autographs, action figures, comic books, and wrestling collectibles. If you're a collector, we got what you need. Remember the name, FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectibles store.
All right, introducing first, the first opponent on the outside of the ring, accompanied by Chef Jeff, formerly of Canada, now proud resident of the United States of America, Hot Shot Danny Duggan! And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Troya the Dragon from Winnipeg.
I want to start off by talking about this Cory Kobos. That fat slob in the ring comes out with a little kid, Drea the Dragon. Someone should take this kid in the ring and suplex her.
I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if that's a great idea. Drea the Dragon, of course, one of the Dream Factory children here that events like this raise funds to help benefit. Looks like she's having the time of her life out there in Cory Kobos' corner. Chef Jeff kind of blocking our camera view here.
Yeah, Dream Factory. I had a dream too, and I wasn't sitting beside you. Unfortunately, it's a nightmare.
Well, Joe Stevenson here, along with Todd Bullitt, who may not be appreciative of being next to me, but nonetheless, we're here to call the action tonight between hotshot Danny Duggan, the American sympathizer, and Cory Kobos.
Now, let's talk about Danny Duggan for a minute. I remember when he used to be a proud Canadian. All the fans used to cheer him, and then he finally got smart, moved out of this lousy country, moved to the United States where he belonged, and finally, the United States has a president, Donald Trump, who all the kids can be proud of.
Well, I think Danny Duggan at some point or other got a little frustrated with Canada for some reason or other. Canada's a great country. Canada's a great home to many of us.
What's so great about it?
Well, there's lots of things that are great about it. There's a lot to be proud of.
Taxes are too high. The services are getting cut. What's good about it? We should just become part of the United States at this point.
Well, I don't think that's going to solve a lot of problems. Canada and the U.S., both are great countries. Both have their fair share of problems. But I think Danny Dugen insulting Canada the way he does is definitely not doing him any favors. And right now, Cory Kobos not looking to do Danny Dugen any favors as he takes him around the world here. Hits his head off all 4 turnbuckles, and then Danny Dugen out to the floor. He's just taking wild swings there. I think he's a little dazed.
The man who's Danny Dugen's second here. Look, the chef. I didn't catch his name. Did you?
Chef Jeff is his name.
Chef Jeff.
A man he met in his travels in the United States who shares some of the same visions as Danny Dugen.
Well, obviously, Danny Dugen cares about nutrition. He cares about what he puts in his body so he can look as good as he does.
Well,
that's why he's got to have a chef with him at all times.
I think you're right there. Danny Dugen definitely caring about his protein intake, his carb intake. I've seen him with those apps on his phone that measure, how your intake, your grams of sugar and everything like that. Me being a commentary announcer, I'm not too sure how all of that works, but Danny Dugen definitely takes athleticism serious, sports serious, nutrition serious, and that's probably why he's got a chef traveling with him.
That's another thing you just mentioned, how his intake of grams. That's what's wrong with this country, this stupid metric system.
Well, I think the rest of the world also follows the metric system. Oh, it looks like Dre the Dragon joining Cory Kobos, getting herself a knife edge chop in across the chest.
Cory, who?
Cory Kobos, the man that's wrestling.
Cory Kobos.
Cory Kobos, I don't think is a name that he much cares for. Danny Dugen.
Look at that middle section. That looks like a ring of Kobos.
Just giving him enough time to cheap shot. Let's just call it what it is.
Look at that big buffoon just fell down.
Danny Dugen now dragging his opponent to the middle of the ring so he can't get a foot on the rope. Cory Kobos. Oh! Senton splash. Cory Kobos feeling the pain of that.
Come on, Danny. Do us all a favor and put this guy out of his misery. That way he can go back to his regular job at the gas station.
I don't know if that is the regular job of Cory Kobos. I think you're just trying to insult him. Oh, but Danny Dugen insulting him here by laying in these knife edge chops in the corner. Cory Kobos writhing in pain, but he gets out of the way. Comes back with some chops of his own, and he's in an awful hurry with those chops as he whips Danny Dugen into the opposite corner.
See how smart Dugen is?
Shades of a Matador. No, not El Matador, but a Matador there, getting out of the way as the Charging Bull ran at him. Cory Kobos meeting that turnbuckle. Now he is down on the canvas. Danny Dugen with a big elbow right across that sternum.
Wait a minute. I recognize this referee. Isn't that blind Bert? He was out here earlier. He doesn't see anything.
That is senior official Scotty Bowman. He has been a referee for well over 2 decades. Oh my.
He wouldn't be a referee if I was in charge.
Cory Kobos having trouble getting to his feet here, or to his knees even. Scotty Bowman does a fine job. Very reputable referee. Man who calls it down the middle.
Speaking of middle, did I say how fat Cory is?
Cory Kobos is a heavier competitor, but sometimes carrying that extra girth can give you the power to overcome a man with the muscle mass of Danny Dugen, which is not working out in his favor just yet. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon as Cory Kobos drops down to the canvas, whiplashing the skull, chin, and neck of Danny Dugen. Oh, Danny Dugen comes with a punch to the back of the head. Kobos returns it, blocks the next one. Kobos with some big right hands here.
Why isn't that blind rep stopping him? Those are closed fists.
Oh, more punches now. Looks like he's going up the top.
Here we go, blind Bert once again. Doesn't see anything.
Crowd counting along, having a great time here with fan favorite Cory Kobos as he sends Danny Dugen. Oh! And that is why sometimes in pro wrestling it doesn't hurt to carry a little extra weight around the midsection. Helps to do some damage to your opponent in these exact situations.
He's carrying a lot of extra weight.
Dre the Dragon very happy here. Chef Jeff not so much. And Chef Jeff helping Danny Duggan.
Chef Jeff, what a smart man.
Well, he might get his charge, Danny Duggan, disqualified if the referee sees him.
That referee doesn't see anything. He's blind as a bat.
Well, that referee right now, didn't see Danny Duggan use that American flag. Now Chef Jeff in there. Now he's seen it.
Oh, yeah, that he
sees. This match has been thrown out. Danny Duggan disqualified here for using that American flag on Cory Kobos. Oh, Duggan, no respect for authority.
Your winner by disqualification, Cory.
As the saying goes, Tom Bullock, Cory Kobos may have won the battle, but I don't think he has won the war here today.
No, he has not.
Oh, giving Danny Duggan a taste of his own medicine with the dirty tactics.
Oh, there are no more children in Danny Duggan's future.
No, I don't think that will be happening anytime soon.
Now why is he going out of that poor chef? That chef didn't do anything. He just cooks Danny Duggan some food. He's a nice guy, and he's got to hit him with that flag.
Well, I think you may have seen things a little differently. So did Cory Kobos, and right now these fans seeing things the way they are, and that is with Cory Kobos.
There's that
disqualification, getting a win here today. Dre the Dragon, one of our many fantastic children that are benefiting from Dream Factory, and they're helping Cory Kobos to celebrate this big win.
What a rotten kid. Why didn't somebody throw her over the top rope?
Would you stop?
The Misfit Mission Collectibles. If you can shop in person, you can shop online at www.misfitmission.ca.
Introducing first, at a weight of 280 pounds from Winnipeg, Manitoba, the current CWE Hardcore Champion, the Misfit Mike Mission! And his opponent, at a weight of 233 pounds from Oak Bluff, Manitoba, Sweet Bobby Shank!
Mike Mission wasting no time. Joe Stevenson here alongside the man himself, Tom Bullitt. Mike Mission and Bobby Shank, two of the veterans here in wrestling across our great nation. Two men who are at the top of our game. Of course, Mike Mission recently celebrating over 1,000 days as CWE Hardcore Champion. This, of course, not a hardcore match. Title is not on the line.
That maniac Mike Mission.
He is definitely...
Bobby Shank's got his work cut out for him.
Yes, he is definitely an aggressive man. He is definitely a man who cares little for the well-being of others. Bobby Shank well aware of that.
That referee needs to get them out of the corner.
Absolutely he does. Oh, big overhand chop from the 6'10" Bobby Shank as his vest comes off.
6'10". I heard he was 6'9"3/4.
Well, I guess it depends on what day you catch him on and what kind of shoes he's wearing. Regardless, the man definitely has to watch his head when he walks through a doorway.
One thing with this Bobby Shank I don't like. He's supposed to be a good guy. He's supposed to influence the young children.
He does just
he
that.
comes out with that bottle of syrup, that sweet, syrupy, sugary, delicious treat that he keeps telling the kids they should drink. These kids are all going to grow up with diabetes.
Well, I think everything in moderation is all right.
Well, nobody told him already. He drinks that whole thing down.
I don't know if Bobby Shank actually drinks a bottle of syrup. If he does, he's active enough in the gym that he burns those calories off. That is for sure.
After watching this, I'm going to need something to drink.
That being said, Mike Mission taking a breather here on the outside of the ring as Bobby
He's
Shank.
smart. It's like a quarterback, runs out of bounds. He needs a timeout.
Well, I don't know that there are timeouts here in wrestling. Bobby Shank is sick of this timeout. He's hot on the tail of Misfit Mike Mission. He's got him. Oh,
Close
he's not
fist
messing
again.
around. Oh, misses that axe handle. Mike Mission takes advantage of the momentary lapse.
Oh, I wouldn't have wanted to be on the receiving end of that one.
Absolutely not. Referee needs to get some semblance of order here and get these two athletes back in the ring. Bobby Shank beating Mike Mission with a knee to the midsection as he wails across the back and shoulders.
These two are beating the hell out of each other.
They definitely are not having a hold-for-hold catch-as-catch-can match. I will tell you that, as now they find themselves fighting amongst the people.
That Mike Mission, he scares me.
Mike Mission is definitely an intimidating individual.
You know, I was in the ring one time with Mike Mission.
How did that turn out for you?
Oh, it didn't turn out good for me.
I bet
He took a staple gun and stapled my head.
Wow.
And then he poured thumbtacks all over the place and slammed me on the thumbtacks.
That is definitely not my idea of a good time right now.
It wasn't either when he hit me with a garbage can.
Oh!
And the lid, too.
Wow, Mike Mission definitely loves to use hardcore tactics, loves to use whatever weapons he has at his disposal. He doesn't seem to mind when he gets hit with them. It's kind of his thing.
I'm not sure from my vantage point, but it looks like they're fighting in the crowd over there now.
They are way over there out amongst the crowd. Mike Mission looks like he's got Bobby Shank, from what I can see, placed
I think
on.
Mike Mission's in control.
Absolutely, with a big chop.
Oh, you could hear that chop all the way across the room.
You can feel it across the room. It is definitely got some impact to it. Of course, you can't pin your opponent outside the ring. Mike Mission bringing Bobby Shank back into the squared circle. The big double axe handle across the spine of Bobby Shank as he hooks him in.
Now he's got him. He's going to break his back.
Camel clutch hooked in. That definitely...
Shades of the Iron Sheik.
Shades of the Iron Sheik. God rest his soul. That definitely...
Did anyone ever tell you you look a little bit like the Iron Sheik?
Well, I think I'll take that as a compliment. They're not going to get much more of a compliment from a guy like Tom Bullitt than that, so I'll put that one in my back pocket and save it for the day that Tom Bullitt said something nice to me. Mike Mission doing everything he can, including resorting to some dirtier tactics, putting the hands in the mouth of Bobby Shank, pulling on the hair. Bobby Shank tapping into that energy he's getting from the fans here.
That was short-lived energy.
That definitely was. You can have all the energy you want when 250 some odd pounds come down across your lower back. Oh! Shank flipped over, got the knee up, right into the groin, if you will, Tom Bullitt. Misfit Mike Mission.
Oh, poor Mike.
Trying to stop Bobby Shank from reaching that syrup. That syrup seems to be a source of energy. Wow!
Oh, that was a collegiate kick right in the head, wasn't it?
That was definitely a clean kick to the head. Sounded like Babe Ruth hitting a ball out of the park.
Home run.
Home run indeed, and Bobby Shank.
There's that. Hold you. There he is drinking that syrup again.
I think he's using it to give himself a little bit of an energy boost. Looks like he's got it. Big clothesline for Bobby Shank. Follows it up with a big boot. Mike Mission finding himself reeling now. staggering to get to his feet. Referee Cam Ross. Oh.
I'm going to start a petition. Ban the syrup. That's what it's going to be called.
Well, I don't think. Oh, who's this? It's CTV.
It's the Iron Python.
Iron Python. What is he doing in this match? I know him and Bobby Shank have history. Him and Bobby Shank not big fans of one another. Shank fighting out. He's looking to give him a choke slam. Bobby Shank fighting out of it. Oh, the Iron Python.
Come on, Python.
Up.
Oh, my God. I think he killed him.
I think we're lucky he didn't take that light fixture out. Mike Mission asking for more. For another choke slam.
Oh, they're going to finish him off.
Oh, this isn't good. This is not good. Oh, another choke slam. Bobby Shank.
Wake that referee up.
That's exactly what Mike Mission is doing. I don't think Mike Mission cares about winning or losing here. I think he just wants to see Bobby Shank get beat up.
He just wants to
more
punishment.
Mr. Canada, Brendan Collins. I knew this wasn't allowed to see.
Oh!
Takes down the 6'9" Iron Python.
He speared him right out of those Zubaz.
Look at the face of Mike Mission. He does not want anything to do with the muscle-bound Brendan Collins.
Oh, watch out, boys.
Oh. Meanwhile, we're back in the ring as those two men brawl out. All sorts of chaos ensued. And Mike Mission with a very tainted victory.
Mr. Maniac, Mike Mission, yo.
Very honored to be getting a Lifetime Achievement Award here tonight on a great 32-year wrestling career, most of it right here in Winnipeg. I really miss the ring, and one of my biggest regrets is all these young kids in the crowd that probably never saw me wrestle. And I wish I could have one more match just so I can show you kids what beautiful Bobby J was all about. But unfortunately, Father Time has caught up with me. I'll be 60 years old in a couple months, and my wrestling days are over, but I'm so happy to be in front of all you great people today. And I think it's going to cheer it for me. You can cheer yourselves for coming here tonight and supporting the Dream Factory. Give yourselves a hand. And we should also give a big hand to all the organizers, including this banner winning Rob Stardom.
Oh, Bobby, you were the best man at my wedding. But I want to tell you guys, so 1999, I was a young, scared, rookie wrestler.
Good looking.
I was good looking. In the dressing room. And there was one veteran I looked up to that took me under his wing. Bobby J. Bobby J has wrestled people like Chris Jericho. He's given Kenny Omega his regular business. And Bobby J loves pro wrestling more than anybody, and it's my honor and privilege to give you this Lifetime Achievement Award belt
As my last order of business, I used to be a wrestling promoter for many years. And I'm going to ask each and every one of you, since all these guys around here, wait a minute. I think we should open our differences to the side and get a picture to ring for charity. Who wants everybody to see a picture to ring with everybody? Play nice.
While everybody's getting the ring, I want to take a short opportunity to just say I've known beautiful Bobby J since 1992. It was a sad day when he retired, but all good things have to come to an end. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, beautiful Bobby J, for your contribution to the wrestling business.
Where's Tim Larson? I got Tim to take a picture.
Let's go, 1, 2, 3, go! Woo! All right, Bobby!
All right, it's my last order of business before I leave the ring. Who here would love to see all these guys fighting out in a battle royal? Right here, right now! I said, who wants to see a battle royal? All right, ring the bell. Let's get it going.
Oh, we got the Battle Royal underway.
Battle Royal underway. Who's the smartest wrestling manager in the world today? The coach, Kelly Russell, because I was the first one to get my behind out of that ring. If these guys, these morons, thinking I'm going to actually be in a Battle Royal, they're nuts. By the way, good to see you again, Bullet.
I saw what a great job you did with Spanky out there.
Of course I did a good job. Now he just got eliminated because I'm not at ringside. Spanky, what the heck was that?
Well, that's because everybody teams up on the biggest guy to try to get rid of him.
Of course they did, because they knew that he was going to win. He's 474 pounds. There's no way anybody could eliminate him. They all had to gang up on him. But at the end of the day, we don't get paid for Battle Royals. I don't want to be in the Battle Royal.
Out of the Battle Royal.
Absolutely. Look, even the ref, the jabroni ref got hurt. That's a Battle Royal. Yeah. Look at this. That idiot Bobby Collins, who we beat earlier tonight, he's on his way out. Oh, there's a close fist, completely illegal.
Oh, I've seen a lot of that tonight.
Absolutely.
Oh, that striker. He's out. Cory Diamond's out.
They're dropping like flies, and it doesn't matter. All we know is that this Battle Royal is oh, there goes Collins. There goes Collins.
And Collins is out.
Collins is definitely out. Conway, no, oh, Conway's out.
Conway's out.
I don't really care for him anyway.
Who we got left in there?
All I know is that this Dream Factory, the wrestling match here tonight for Dream Factory, whether you love us or hate us, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're here to support Dream Factory. And beautiful Bobby J, a guy that I broke into this business with in 1989. I refereed his very first match. He probably lost, of course, but I go way back with him. And as much as I don't really care for him today, he's my buddy.
I know when it came to Bobby J, I remember being in the ring with him many years ago. He's sadly missed.
You guys probably had the worst match on the card. And that's no slang on you, of course. Look at this, Danny Dugen, of course.
Oh, look at it. That's a smart thing.
I don't think a little rope elimination is exactly what we're talking about. Danny Dugen, as much as he and I have never seen eye to eye, I gotta tell you, I like this newfound Danny Dugen.
Oh, so do I. Oh, but obviously Bobby King didn't, because there he goes.
Well, I certainly don't like that.
Oh, the Iron Python.
Wait a minute. What the heck is Iron Python doing? Whatever it is, I love it.
Bobby J doing?
What is Bobby J doing?
I like Bobby J, but he's a senior citizen. He shouldn't be involved.
Well, that is a completely illegal victory. With a hell of outside interference from a retired wrestler, Bobby J. How can sweet Bobby Shank win?
Unbelievable. It's been a great night of wrestling action.
I will say one thing. When we put on these wrestling events for the Dream Factory, you're going to see the greatest wrestling in the history of the country today.
I want to say thank you to you, and thank you to everybody here tonight who came out to see this great event. We had a packed house. It was a loud house. It was a lot of fun.
And of course, it was all your pleasure to have me for this. I should have come out early. I mean, it was also my pleasure to be with you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, it's been fun. Thanks a lot. We'll see you again next year.